open for all of the members of Houston community at large. And again, this is a historical landmark, so it's one of the stops that people has to make whenever they visit Houston, and it's so amazing that it happens to be an Islamic educational center, one of a kind.
MashaAllah. Well, Brother Amin, thank you very much for your time. Alhamdulillah, we see that you're doing some great things for Islam here in Houston, and MashaAllah, I mean, when you first look inside this building, you feel like it should have been something for Islam. It should have been a mosque. So tell us a bit about how you established this Islamic Dawah Center here, and what motivated you to take this building right in the middle of downtown Houston?
SubhanAllah, this is mashallah. I mean, we look at it that I was just very grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He put me in a position to make this happen in my head.
But that, when you came across this place, were you actually looking for a place, or how did it happen that you came across this place?
I was, you know, my investments more in real estate. I'm in the real estate business, and naturally, in the real estate business, you know, but always looking at the community needs. What do we need? So we see opportunity that you know that wow, we can have this. Just the opportunity to be able to acquire this for the community. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity. That you know that this is that's why Allah give us these are the gifts, right. You know. So there wasn't any hesitation, and when you, just like you said, when you come in and you see it looks natural. It was designed to do that.
Right.
You know?
Right. And what are the people's reaction when they come in and see this place for the first time? And also, are there other people who visit here who are not Muslim who just come to have a look inside?
The Dawah Center is really for non-Muslims. So most of our, you know, visitors are for the people that are not Muslims. Muslims, they come during the week or Juma, but the Dawah work is, you know, is for them, for the community, for the mayor, you know, for the city. Right. These are our face, you know.
And they come here.
Yes, yes.
Okay, mashallah. And what other type of outreach activities do you have? Like in Ramadan, do you invite the people to come here?
Yes, we have with the city council, you know, city, you know, councilmen. We have we gave a whole year with the police department where they credited the hours for the police how to deal with Muslims.
Right.
You know, this is a police department now where they taken for the whole for a whole year, giving full detail about Islam.
So for a whole year they come for courses here.
Right.
Okay,
at least now with the police, you know, in Houston, you know, through this program, are educated about Islam and they know the basics. So if they ever stop a Muslim or a Muslim being, you know, with the police, they will not find it strange, some way of culture and Islamic behavior, or like Muslim women and men, and this kind of exposure. So they get a chance to understand why. So they have a good basic of Islam. You know, it was
and the people
successful.
who come for that training, what kind of feedback do you get from them after?
I mean, they were just so happy that we have this kind of program.
Right.
You know, they felt that when they going back, because going back there about literature, about Islam, it's a strong dawah. You know, at least they know the basic and what is the focus on the Islamic beliefs.
And what about your family? And is your family, do they study Islam and Arabic and these things?
I mean, you know, that was a dream for me, you know, to be able to have a Muslim wife, Muslim family, where they are an example, you know, where we can grow up here in America, study Islamic studies with where they can speak Arabic fluently, speak English fluently for dawah, know their identity, and become a future da'i, inshallah. That was my goal. And just to see my children now, every time you ask, okay, which surah are you working on now? Which surah are you working on now? And listen to them. I said, listen, my children read like this. I didn't get a chance to, I'm still practicing, but the accent was already there. They are doing it with that accent, so that's another level.
And they're learning Arabic here in America, or
in Jordan?
In Jordan.
In Jordan. They've been there for we've been there for 4 years.
MashaAllah.
Right.
MashaAllah.
So I come here in the summertime for about 4 months. Now based in Jordan. Right.
You're based in Jordan?
Yes.
So how do you like living in Jordan?
It was a different experience. I love it. Especially for the kids, the schools. And this is always something that I've always said. When I retire, I want to study Arabic. I want my kids to be exposed for this kind of. When I was playing, always wanted to, experience the Muslim world. We travel through, the Muslim world, live there for a while, get exposed. Let my kids also experience that world. Come back. So to get the best of both worlds, really.
Okay, mashallah. Well, I really appreciate you sitting and spending some time with us. And mashallah, this is, alhamdulillah, Allah, He reward you for what you have done here for Islam, because this is right in downtown Houston, and there's a building that says Islamic Dawah Center. So mashallah, this is something that most people couldn't imagine. But Akhi, before I conclude, I would just like to ask you, what do you feel like, from your estimation, is the future outlook for Islam in America?
Islam in America, inshallah, that we know that most of the outlook before of the immigrants that came to America were thinking to get the education or do some business and go back home. Then they realized that now home is here. They have children. The home now is here. Now we start to work for Islam in America, to establish, institutions like schools, organizations to do the Islamic work. So you can see that now Islam is spreading in that way of getting sophisticated, in order to be at the level, at the Western level, meaning he has to put it in a sophisticated way to be able to meet the demand and the standard that it deserves. And I can see, since I started practicing Islam, the level every year that is going up. The standard is they keep raising the bar to do more. And we have a lot of projects, But I think the only area that I think we're still lacking that is very important, which is the waqf. Because, we rely too much now just on fundraisings to do every project. And in the West here, it doesn't just work that way. You have to now be business-minded to establish endowment, and put investments in order to support these institutions. And I think this is the most important right that we need to focus on.
Okay, so you feel optimistic about the future of Islam in America?
We're here to stay, so we have to lay the foundation for the future generation.
Right. Abdul Hakim, thank you very much for sitting with us, and I hope that our viewers were able to get some insight on what life is like for Islam in America, and able to see that we have people who have money and spend it in the cause of Allah, and inshallah Allah will reward them for that one. And I invite you to continue with me as I travel throughout the world of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah.